Hi, I'm Anya Taylor Joy, and today I'm going to be answering some questions for this interview. The first one says, what's the biggest factor that has helped you to be successful? Well, I recognize that mainly in order to be successful in life, you must be at the right time to achieve it. I explain myself. The biggest factor that has helped me to succeed both in my personal life and in the acting industry is never losing love for what I do. Doing each of my jobs with passion and being as simple as possible is what has helped me the most to move forward and to improve myself. The second question is, what are your success habits? Well, after the premiere of the miniseries Ladies Gambits, my friend grew considerably, so much that I became highly sought after actresses, and this caused me to have a frenetic work pace, which led me to suffer from chronic stress. And that's when I realized that I had to stop and give myself a piece for myself, prioritizing myself instead of my characters and their lives. Since then, I try to have a calmer and not to be so busy routine. So as not to continue neglecting my mental health, which was already too worn out, I try not to accept so many projects requests, have a balanced life, eat healthy, get enough sleep, and have leisure time for myself. The third question, what mistakes have you made along the way? Well, in my own experience, the worst thing anyone can do is neglect themselves. I explain myself. And that has been one of the worst mistakes I ever made. I was in a stage of my life where the only thing that matters was my role in my characters and their lives. I didn't think of my life in any aspect, okay? While my life was in the background, as I said. Among the rights that helps me deal with the stress is to go out in the dark room and listen to music randomly with noise isolation headphones. This is what has helped me the most to think clearly before making more mistakes. Question number 4. What are the best advice you can give? Okay, the best advice I can give for you is to love yourself no matter what. I know that many times we don't have the body of our dreams, or we would like to change something about our physique, and we think that by changing that part of our body we will be happy. But the reality is different. No matter how hard you try to be perfect, you won't be able to. Really, you won't. There will always be something that doesn't bother you. We must love ourselves not for the simple fact that is beautiful or not, but because our body does a lot of things for ourselves, and it's the only thing we do is to underestimate it. Thanks to it we are alive, and many times we forget about it. And the last question is, what's the hardest decision you have ever made? Oh, Jesus. Well, the hardest decision and the most difficult one I have ever made is to decide to leave my studies at the age of 16 because I was fed up with dealing with bullies at school after my family and I moved to London. Thanks to this, my interest in acting arose. But before this, I was a victim of bullying because I did not speak Spanish. Sorry, because I didn't speak English and I only speak Spanish because I moved to Argentina then. But I'm glad I took this decision because it changed my life and made me a good actress. Thanks for watching and enjoy!